discharges of the weapons that we've seen, that I've seen, again, 99% of them have been negligent discharges, where the operator actually somehow pulled the trigger, whether it's fingering the trigger well, didn't realize it. In the military, operator crawling through weeds or what have you, something comes into the trigger well, and he has a round loaded in the chamber, which in the case of most snipers, when they stock, they will not stock with a round in the chamber. I mean, a sniper rifle is not something to get in a gunfight with. It's not designed for that. However, in the remaining 1% of the, quote, accidental discharges, in every case that I've been experienced with in 20 years of doing this, has been a direct result of somebody modifying the trigger. Somebody has gone in and tried to adjust the sear engagement, trigger pressure, or over travel. And in which case that what happens is that they don't have enough sear engagement pressure or not enough sear overlap, and so when they lock the bolt down, the sear is allowed to jump and thus releasing the firing pin and the weapon fires. And again, in every case, we've disassembled the weapon and looked at it, and there's clear evidence that someone's been in there with a screwdriver trying to adjust it and didn't know what they were doing. I've never seen an incident in my years of doing this where the weapon has mystically went off and there's no rhyme or reason as to why. There's always a reason why, at least in my experience. So in terms of safety, the 700 is as safe a weapon as you will find in the marketplace today. It's being used by tens of thousands of operators worldwide, whether it's hunters, hobbyists, or professional users, without incident. And again, it's been in use since 1962, and I think you could probably count on one hand, two hands, the number of true incidents where anyone had any kind of case that they could say, well, the weapon discharged, and I couldn't figure out why. And in every one of those cases, we've been able to investigate it and say, well, the trigger had to have been pulled, because you can't replicate it in a controlled environment.